Alright, looks like we're back to whatever this thing is. Hopefully today we're finishing World 6. That would be nice. Wouldn't it? So, yes, this level, Chuggies 3, also known as the somethingth level of this level, by which I mean this world. Is it a pipe maze? No, hopefully not at least. But it is a world with lots of pipes. We're playing Mario 3 here for some reason. By for some reason I mean apparently. So yes, I've got nothing to talk about, which means I'm going to talk about nothing. That's how it works. The thing that you've got to talk about, you're going to talk about. Because if you don't, then it's not a very efficient use of people's time, is it? Okay, now starting for real. That never happened. And that never will happen, ever again. So right, here we are, it's Mario's Return then, except it's not that again. Because if it were very again, then it wouldn't be... What? If a thing is a thing, that means it's usually the thing. That doesn't mean it's not the thing. So, if it is again, in fact, as we are led to believe by the title of this remake, I'm not quite sure what's remade about it, but it's a remake of sorts. As we are led to believe by the title of this remake, something or other is afoot. Mario's got 2 of them. I think you already knew that. There's no point in telling you. Anyway, let's just sort of wait about for piranha plants to appear, disappear, disintegrate, and integrate. Calculus truly is a thing which Mario probably doesn't know how to do, seeing as he is, in many games, either a set of pixels or a set of polygons arranged into a polyhedron. Except it's a sort of moving polyhedron, it changes form a lot. Either way, it's certainly what's going on. Something is certainly going on. Oh, it's a tricky fire flower this time, you've got to aim your jump a bit more. But this time we've got the ability to break the level, so that's fun. And by break the level I just mean play as uncarefully as possible. By just sort of pressing the... Okay, that's the end. That's a short level, and I'm glad it doesn't have a secret exit, because it would be incredibly annoying just looking at every single one of those pipes to find something. So yes, I'm glad it's a yellow level, and I'm glad that next is the castle, and I think once we get through the castle, that should be the end of the episode, and something, yes. Okay, it's very similar looking to the other castles of this game. Same tile set, same enemy set, same everything. Although I suppose that's to be expected, since usually same tile set and same enemy set is... Well, no, not quite. Because Castle that one had, you know, it was a sort of magma looking background. You know, Ludwig's castle, there we go. That one. Castle that one. The famed castle, which is that one. Everyone is as puzzled as I might be. Alright, now this is a puzzle, because it's not. Okay, so you've got to make him jump up. And by him I obviously, in this case, mean Mario. And then you've got to take a hit, because of course you have. And then you just go up here. And then you get another mushroom, because this is a very generous level designist. Thankfully, since this isn't a fortress, we don't get a secret exit. But we do get a choice of path, so I'm going to fall in and pretend that never happened. So, yeah, meet you back there unless something interesting like a death happens. Except deaths aren't actually all that interesting, but it's easy to pretend if you're a video editing sort of a person. I'm not sure this is a sort of go left sort of a level, so I'm going to end up going right instead, and seeing if it leads elsewhere. It leads to a similar sort of shenanigan, as far as I can tell. So let's Icon Tina Turner this up somehow. I don't quite know how, but Icon. That's the same 2 syllables as begins the other thing. So yes, here we go. That was silly. I underused the spin jump feature, which is present in this game clearly. The reason why is unknown to everyone involved. Where is involved? Obviously Sweden. Swedish car manufacturers are well known for existing. And yes, that was nice and close. I'd like to cut it a bit short. That's the cutting it close. That's the word, the phrase I was looking for. That was not cutting it close, that was cutting it sillily. And that was being as silly as you like, because I'm commentating. And doing commentary means you cannot play video games. I think that is the only cause of the LP curse. Anyway, yeah, the ghosts are back in the castle this time. They went in over in World 5, but they are here in world number the 6th one. It's the 6th world, so cool, because it's World 6. And it's called World 6 because it's the 6th world, you see. It's all a nice, lovely circular argument here. I like my arguments to be circular because then they are symmetrical in infinite degrees and have infinite rotational symmetry as well, so that's nice, isn't it? This is quite interesting if you're not paying attention. Alright, here you get a special obstacle course you've got to go through, and that involves waiting around for stuff to happen. My favourite obstacle courses in the world. Every single one of them involves waiting around for stuff to happen. They all have lots of moving parts. They are very energetically unstable, or dunstable, or something. Okay, so that's not where you're supposed to go. You're supposed to go over here. And once you've gone here, you continue onwards, doing more stuff, such as bouncing on, over, and through every ghost in existence. Just like you were playing something, the something. I don't know, Cluedo, that's a game that exists, right? No one really knows. No one really ever will know. The knowledge that you have had is unwinnable, ungainable, and uncontrollable, as are so many of the strange and incongruent things which make up this world of ours. I'm not sure lots of people know you can spin jump off trampolines like that, but you can. So here's the midpoint. Well, I don't want to go over there, that's probably where the other door leads from. So, yes. It's the big boo. It's like the normal boo, only bigger. Oh gosh, this is going to be difficult to dodge everything here, so I'm just not going to bother dodging stuff. It looks like I'm coming back when I get somewhere. When I go to somewhere town singing copyright music, but with not the right lyrics at all. Castle Town. It's a town on the Isle of Man. The Isle of Man is an island where lives a man. And you know, like 40,000 other men. I think it's like 80,000 populations all over the place. I'm not entirely sure. Knowing the populations of places is one of my special skills. I don't quite know where I came from. It's just remembering pointless numbers because I've been reading too much Wikipedia. Everyone's favourite book of lies in the world. It's not entirely full of lies, but it is not entirely reliable either. It's mostly reliable, and so it is good for finding out about things you don't know about. But if you read too much into it, then you'll have read too much into it, you see, that's how tautology works. It's basic counter-argument fax machines, and that's called a basic death machine somehow. Let's try that again. I said try, not fail. There's a... Well, you can try and fail, so whatever. There's still a distinction. Back at the midpoint. Let's not be silly this time. Okay, due to my complete inability to dodge stuff, this is going to be as difficult as you like. Will I be able to see what on earth I'm doing? Find out in the next episode. Or this one. Ah! Alright, I've got 2 more attempts, this time with no hits. Let's see how well that goes. Oh dear. Oh, well, I've got a hit at least. That's very considerate of you, Mr. Game-making person. Yep. Beautiful. This is terrible. What am I doing? I think I've got to learn the pattern, really. Or just, you know, pay attention, or increase the contrast on the screen or something. I don't know how to do any of those things, though. Increasing the contrast on the screen won't actually help much, since this is a old and not very good computer screen. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm going to die in a very silly way, you see. It's just how the world works, I'm afraid. Is there anything heading straight towards me at the moment? Never will know. Stressful McGee in the house. What's he doing there? No one will really know, but maybe it's probably just where he lives. That sure was a level. Well, it was 2 levels, but you know, the 2 levels made up the video, and that was a level. It was a level that happened, and was rather similar to the other levels in the game. And here we have a hilarious cutscene where Mario does his thing. This will probably get copyrighted over by a thing we like to call Nintendo, so you know, let's turn it upside down and wibble it about and stuff. Because then if you wibble it about too much, then their robot won't be able to detect it, and when your robot doesn't detect things, then you know you've got a problem on your hands right there. Let's have a sneaky preview at World 7. Is it Lava World? It's Lava World! How predictable. Anyway, see you next time! Also, what is Lava World, but it's having the World 3 music from the original game, not the Bowser World music from the original game, which leads me to believe there are at least 8 worlds in this thing, which is entirely normal, but you know, let's stop.